Super quick recap. Chat Jr. the Kobold was almost killed by trolls. They were saved and told by some woman to repay the debt by finding a lost magic item. The forest is super deadly, and not knowing the way out figured it was better than dying. Rather than going to the quest, however, they walked in the complete opposite direction and found a young girl. Also, some bonus info because I forgot to include it in the last video. After Chat arsoned the vines around her, it turns out the thorny plants were actually connected to her lower body. She was not an elf, but rather some type of plant creature. Not caring one way or the other though, Chat abducted her and finally decided to follow the main quest again. And finally, before we continue the story, this video was sponsored by Aurora. New 5e survival systems to finally help DMs design fun wilderness adventures, improved exploration so there's actually things to do on that giant map of yours, a fresh way to design characters, and that highly anticipated new advantage system to raise the stakes of any game. If any of that sounds cool, Ghostfire Gaming's newest book Aurora is right down your alley. For what I can show off right now, they have a special dragon dice set too, themed to look good resting on any D&D table. You can check out the book using the link down below, and with that said, let's get right back to the video. You're lunatics, chat! You're absolute lunatics! A minute passes, and she eventually wakes up. Immediately after that, she punches you in the face, chat.
Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Tell her she was burning, but in Goblin? Do you know Goblin? You know She gets even more terrified.
You're one of the monsters from the forest. You've come to kidnap me. I won't let you though. I've been blessed by Woodrin, this powerful forest magic I possess. I'll use it to defeat you.
I'm your father now. You continue to travel with a crying, helpless elf over your shoulders. Don't cry, it makes you chewy. She doesn't respond. She is our daughter now. Sure, you can profess that, but it doesn't seem like she's interested in it at all. In fact, as you continue to walk with her, she continues to profess her anger at you, her vengeance, that you're a monster, and that once she gets even a single vine to grow back, she's going to use it to strangle you. She does this in a really cute and innocent voice as well, so it's hard to take her seriously. You continue on, heading east again. There seems to be a man standing next to an altar of glowing blue orbs. You must place your soul into one of these glowing lanterns. It'll protect you, allowing you to know the way forward. It'll light your path. I will give you a lantern if you wish. Chaotic evil chat lunges forward, short sword in hand. I saw this coming. Powerful dark magic begins to flow from the Soul Keeper's hands. You throw your dagger over to Jimeno. She turns and looks at you.
Do this fight on your own.
And she takes the dagger and she throws it farther into the wilderness, chat. A wicked beam of light shines from the Soul Keeper's hand as he raises it up into the air. Streaks of energy blasting you, chat. As you take your firebolt and close range strike, attempt to blast the flames through the Soul Keeper's chest. 18 is a hit, and your firebolt strikes for 1 damage. Congratulations. You pick up the girl, spin once, and then throw her at the Soul Keeper. I just wanted to help. The Soul Keeper is taken from this world. You find yourself, chat, in a darker portion of the forest. A grave stands ahead of you. The grave itself seems to have a name written on it. Amelia Aubryn died bravely fighting the elements. You get your bowl and you start digging the grave. You find the bones of a woman. Alongside those riddled bones is a magical item. You got a ring of swimming and a potion of water breathing? That's amazing. A massive statue within a glittering pool, a glaive of the forest guardian. You take Jimeno and you toss her into the water. Her vines seem to grow back at a rapid rate.
Thanks, I guess. You said there was a village nearby. I'm heading there. Don't follow me.
She quickly slinks off into the forest. 2 creatures, having been hidden, the orange-haired one by the name of Lord Tassadar, begins to clap. Bravo! Bravo! You've come far, but now I've come here to rid you of that glaive you now possess. I can't have you meddling with magic that could interfere with what I need from this forest and its village. Alright, chat, you say, what exactly are your plans with the area? This forest is dark and grim, and my influence spreads within it. But even a shred of you has hope for the future. I am powerful. I wish to keep you in this state of pain and suffering. You do not need this glaive to stay hopeful, Kobold. Too hopeful, you might think you have a chance at freeing this forest. There's a group of powerful elementals that also dwell within this forest. They wish to see my ruin. However, they are not necessarily your friends either. Do you honestly think you can defeat a vampire and stop elementals at the same time? I only wish to see the best interest
interests of your village friends. I wish to keep them alive. Sad and depressed, yes, but alive. Your elementals just seek your ruin. You take a step back, chat. This vampire is not to be trusted or dealt with in any regard for now. Holding the glaive, pointing at the vampire. I completely expected this. My vampire spawn, I let you free. Bite and tear at your heart's content. And when they're on death's door, you are to leave them, allowing them to wake up, wondering why they chose this path. And with that, Lord Tassadar explodes in a violent blast of vampire bats. The vampire spawn lurches out. They run towards you. At breakneck speed, you swing the heavy weapon, cutting the vampire spawn with radiant light, being unable to regenerate due to the last crit glaive strike. Chat, you've been getting really lucky with these glaive attacks this combat. Glaive, whoosh, 6. A depressing miss. Prepare to swing it again, knowing that if you miss now, the vampire spawn will have yet another chance to regenerate. 12. Maybe for a moment you had this in the bag, chat, but slowly but surely the vampire spawn regenerates the damage you've dealt. This is your last stand, chat. If you fall now, you lose one of your permanent lives. You only have 3 of those. A lot of you really want to use this glaive just to stop the regen, but you're not proficient with this weapon and it's tough to use. If you break it, sure, I'll let you use it as a short sword. Whoa, do I even need to do a poll? All of you want to break it? So many of you want to do cool strength related things, when in reality you just don't have the strength to accomplish it, because your ideas are cool, but your character can't do them. Break it with a firebolt? All right. Striking the glaive with it. Chat, I'm gonna need this firebolt to deal at least 5 damage. Exactly 5 damage. You burn the glaive, searing it in 2. Your short sword has been forged. With that, the vampire rushes towards you, attempting to sink her teeth into you in any way, shape, or form. 23 is a hit. Numbers, 7 damage. A chomp to your left hand, chat. If she gets another solid hit on you, who knows if you'll live to tell the tale. Taking the broken glaive, injured, bloodied, you hold it in your right hand and you attempt to jab it into the spawn's neck. Both of those hitting, the spawn falls, turning to ash. You won! You survived the game! With a smile on your face. You've made it to the village! Some rest, some relaxation is deserved. And with that, chat, you finally finished what we were supposed to do last session. Congratulations! It's time to do some city exploration next time. Keep the chat alive, alright? If you die only 2 sessions in, I'm not gonna have enough content to actually make a video off of.